Right, let me just drop the ticks again. Okay, go to the mage. I hope the mage actually gets a level now. He might not. The mage might not get a level up. No, they don't. We need one more loop. But then the thief is also gonna level up. I don't have spot. Of course, it seems I don't have spot. Drop the shield for death, I think, or not. Yeah, I can drop the shield for death. Yeah. Okay, go. Orange potion. Okay, we don't care at all. Over armor death, dude. What a troll. What a troll. Wait. No, it doesn't give me anything else. Okay. Back to the warrior. You have no space. Basically, you do have space, but you don't have inventory space. Oh no. Oh no. Drop the skull cap, I guess. Drop the skull cap, yeah. Mana elixir. Dude, that's so bad. Hello once again, audience. Welcome back. I just want to show you some stuff. This guy, he was kind of trolling in the party quest. He's saying like, "Oh, you're stale." Like, do you know what stale means? It happens when you attack 100 times. Basically, he's being a jerk, and he left the party eventually. And then suddenly he whispers me like, "Bro is 12 years old." He was basically trolling and stuff. And now I just called him out like, you don't know shit. And now he's like talking shit to me. So I'm like, okay, well, fine. You want to play it that way? I'm gonna name and shame you. So his name is Noctilith. He's somewhere around here. I'm trying to look for, here he is. Let me alert you. No, wrong guy. Noctilith. This guy. I want to attack this guy. Come on, let me attack that guy. Come on, I want to alert GM on this guy. Hi. There we go. Alert GM for harassment. Thank you. Include chat log. Okay. Okay, done. See ya. Alright, there we go. So sorry, that's over with. Let me just block him real quick, because he's gonna bother me all the time. Knock the left. There we go. Alright, so if somebody's being a jerk to you, just report them. That's pretty easy, right? I'm gonna do a few boxes. I hope I get something not so bad. This guy joined me. Alright, cool. Thank you so much. Got a dagger. I got a maple dagger again. It's bad. A banda red earring. More banda. More banda. It's all just terrible. Dun, dun. Actually, guys, I wanted to show you guys. Wait, I should check this banda. It's okay. Earrings, I'll keep. Let's sell this. I don't need it. Let's trade the earrings, basically, because those are 4 slots. It's bad. Alright. So what I'm gonna do... Actually, what I'm gonna do... This guy is in... Not sure where he is. Let me go... You're at cash shop. I wanted to show you guys something, because I didn't know this. Apparently, at the left side here, you can buy slots. And I was looking for it in the shop, and I couldn't find it, and I'm so stupid. So, you can buy, like, slots. So let me buy, like, a few slots. For use, also. And for etc. also. So now we got a bunch of slots. I'm stupid. Look at that, we got, like, a bunch of slots now. Which is great. And I'm just stupid. Right? Right. Realized you can buy ink slots. That's so stupid. Maybe Kenichi wants to join me? I don't know. Inventory slots. Like, you can equip. I think it's 8 per purchase. So that's... Now it's 4 for sure, because... Yeah, it's 4. I didn't know. I should also do this on my other characters, basically. Would have saved me a lot of trouble. I'll just go sleepy to grind for a bit. Let me know if somebody is here. I got a return scroll for kerning anyway. No wait, yeah I do have a return scroll. I got a... Nope. I'm just getting gear. Basically, I don't want to bother getting gear for this character, but maybe I should, right? This one seems to be permanent as well. So I'm just gonna go sleepy real quick. I'm just gonna try and level up a little bit. So, man, our guy is so slow. And his damage is not the greatest. Alright. Let's, oh, he actually just left. Alright, never mind. Hey, there's a guy here. Or a girl, or both. You know, you don't know. You don't. Yeah, helmet, let's go! We gotta drop. So what I like to do is kind of just walk down. I like to walk down a little bit. Maybe I should loot these things. Charms at the end. That you kind of need 40, I think. I have a lot of them, so I don't actually need them. Man, maybe I'll just wait until tonight or something to do more kerning party quests, because, you know, leveling is slow. Well, maybe it's not. You know, the easiest thing to do with those guys is just to leave them alone, basically. You just don't talk to them. You know, the Noctilith guy. Shout out to Noctilith if you're watching. Screw you, buddy. That's what you get for being a jerk online. Not knowing stuff and just cussing out at people. Like, why the heck, dude? It's a game. Be a gamer, not a lamer. That's a good word, lamer. All right, so just block them. You know, you got plenty of. You've got 26 block spots, which, I mean, if somebody really hated you, they could basically create 26 characters and fill up your block slots. That would suck, basically. But then you just create more characters. And so they have to follow you, basically. They have to buddy you. No, I think you get a buddy request, actually, if you send an invite to somebody. Like, if you want to make somebody a buddy, you have to request a buddy invite or something. Don't really remember. So again, I do want to reach level 6. Dude, what am I doing? I do have pet food. I should drop my pet. Thank you. There you go, pet. Pets can loot stuff, which is good. I should have done that from the start, because then I don't have to spam loot myself. So you can now see that we're barely getting any damage from the enemies, and that's because of the my speed. That's because of the That's of the Magic Guard. Magic Guard, and that's why Magic Guard is such a good skill to have as a mage, because you are very squishy with your HP. You take a lot of damage. Same like this guy here. Just getting like 60 damage each. It's not the greatest fun. I probably already did these, right? Yeah, 999. So that's not really gonna help me out that much. I'm not... Oh, we got a gacha ticket. We got a rare gacha ticket. Do you see that? I'm not sure what I want, but maybe I just want... I don't know, actually. I want the cape. Guys, if you were imprisoned for murder, and you were offered a last meal, what would it be? I don't know. Does alcohol count? Because, you know, you could drink yourself drunk, and then, you know, you wouldn't... Yeah! You wouldn't really bother. Loot. I mean, I'm getting like 20%, so it's not all that bad. Hypotheticals are... Oh, I remember this map. This is the map with the Sturges, and they have the little puppies of steam doing damage to you. I remember this. Yeah. I'm currently at the point where I'm starting to need to get more mana potions. But for mages, eventually I'm gonna get Mana Eater. Or MP Eater, not sure what it's called in this version. But basically it makes it that... I think I've talked about this before. But every time you hit an enemy, you get a percentage of their mana back every attack. And mana of enemies can of course drain up to 0. So basically that means that if it reaches 0, then you can no longer steal mana from them. Which is cool. Sturges give not such good XP though. I do need 10 Sturge. Oh, it's for Luke. It's for Luke. Honestly, I don't really care about your quest though. It's such a pity. I think at the left here in this map, I think you had like the little map where the puppeteer guy from the Sickness Knights quest is hiding, if I recall correctly. So I think I want to reach at least level 29, and then I might just grind my last level away with a Kerning party quest. You know, I might just do that. I mean, we're getting to the Cursed Eyes. Are there? Evil Eyes. So it should be fine. Maybe level 30 grants you the Cursed Eye quest as well. Because it's probably 5 levels apart. No, it's not. It's probably 2 levels apart. God, I have to level up to level 30. It's gonna be such a drag. 35 even. It's gonna be such a drag. Because you know the 5 quests, the 5 levels between the Ludibrium party quest is just very tedious, and also the XP is just not getting there up until that part. Like most of the questions give... Want to get that diamond though. Like if I had my heal, I could just kind of clear out here. I think... I'm not sure what I should put my first point in though. like for a cleric, I know most people go for heal, but your heal is going to be very weak, especially at the start. But I don't know, and you can go to raids and stuff, like there's a bunch of locations you can actually go to, which is nice. And I do actually wanna get this guy up to level 75, probably for Holy Symbol. Probably want a Holy Symbol like a bunch. Just because, yeah, basically Holy Symbol gives us extra XP, which is great. And I think a Thief also has a skill called Showdown, which also grants additional XP. And drop rate. It's basically a very bad skill, but it's a 4 job skill, so you're pretty much guaranteed to max it, I think. Like, most of the Night Lord skills are very underwhelming, I would say. Like, they really don't do much. So today we made an enemy also. It's my first enemy on the server. I would fight with archers a lot, because being a thief, like a Throne Star thief, I would often find and fight with archers, because they would kill steal a lot, and also they were Spanish most of the time. For some reason they would always piss me off. Like they would say "que" or "CC please," which of course meant change channel. Which in this game you don't really have, because you're basically, how would you say? In this game you can have like a map owner, and the map owner can kick people from the map, which is great in my opinion. I think that's a great mechanic. Gives a lot of power to people actually that own the map, so I'm not sure if that's a great idea though. I want to refresh my magic card. So once we're gonna be level 30-ish, probably 31, 32, we can go to raids. And raids we can just basically heal. Nice, another gear, cool. Does warrior gear actually need dex? It does not need dex, but it's a female. Yeah. I can actually create a female character. I created a female warrior called Kai de Honjo, which is from Bofuri. I think I've talked about this also before. Sorry. So I've basically finished up all my party quest stuff for the week. I didn't really get anything worthwhile, honestly. I did get a new chair. Here we go, this is the map. So this is probably, this entire quest is gonna get me to level 29. God, I don't know where I should level next. I might do some party quests. Maybe tonight I'm just gonna play a little bit. Because now it's like, it's probably my time zone, you know? It's now 7 o'clock in the evening after dinner. I'm not sure if me being like in a different time zone than other people, because I don't know what the American time zone is right now, but people might not be playing maybe later at night, because last night I had like a lot of people. Last night is actually the night where I leveled the Thief to level 30, which is again a very long episode, but it was like 12 o'clock for me or even later. Don't tell my wife. No, she knows. No, I don't know. Okay, this is okay, because mages are not affected by accuracy. Hold up, I only killed 28. So little. You selling that for 200 mil? That's 10%. That's 20 attack. That's pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. But why not get the level 120? Because warriors, again, is one of the easiest jobs you can do. There's no requirements for your strength. thank you. Can't get it when I get my warrior skill stance. Cool, I think. I'm not sure what you're talking about, but sure. It's okay. Bap, 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 bap. Bap, 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 bap. Alright, we're at 40%. We are blasting through this. I need 40 more. Man, I wish we also got like a pink or purple cape or something. A chaos scroll. Dude, what if we get a chaos scroll? Or a white scroll? That would be sick. And white scrolls and white scrolls and the other things are basically don't. Okay, that's a bad one. They're untradeable, so you have to do them with your own character, basically. Again, kind of preventing the pay-to-win mechanic where you could just get like chaos scrolls, and because I feel like chaos scrolls and what's the other one? White scrolls are mostly dominating the server for price because they're 200 mil. I feel like they're the single most expensive item in the server. Because even other servers, I think this is the thief one for third job, if I remember correctly. Because like weapons and stuff, of course they have value, but not like if they're only if they're scrolled and stuff. There's not a single item that exceeds the 200 mil thresh mark, I think. Maybe a chair, like a very rare limited chair. Could be. Okay, we're almost level 50%. That's great. I finished the quest. Nice. No, that's not nice. What do you mean? 0 glucose? One more level. Oh, probably for like maxing a skill. Yeah. I probably want to get like 60%. So many mobs, so this is actually great. If only I had like the warrior multi-hit. I think warrior would level up like so easily in this map. Again, warrior is just having a better time because he can actually hit stuff with a multi-attack, which is so unfair. And the thief actually has more damage. A lot of fun grinding at drakes. Yeah, I think that's why the steelies are so abundant in this server. Steelies, I think, are cheaper than Tobies. Like 50k for a steely, 100k for a Toby. It's insane. I said I was gonna get to 60, right? But this is a lot of mobs. Good. And then I'll probably take a little break and I'll like I'll log on later tonight for maybe some party quests until level 30 because I'm not gonna end the video now. I think that would be stupid. I mean, I could, but then I wanted to show you guys the level 30 mage thing. Dude, why are people so lucky and not me? That's more vote cash, cool. Okay, we've got 60%. I know it's like 6k. That's not gonna be enough. It's 18. I need 10k more. God, I need so much more XP. I should probably go to like 70% even. But you know, I'm just gonna walk down because I think it says 3 maps at least. Yeah, for sure. Those little guys are annoying, but I think they're to deter botters. Keep killing there and get gotcha. Yeah, that's what I thought, but you don't. You don't actually get something good. Where to gotcha. It doesn't matter, but only thief-related stuff drops more in kerning. Same for mage-related stuff, but I don't think it matters. Oh, Pets is low on HP. Oh, I found another thing apparently, which I didn't even see. Like some pants, gold sneak pants, cool. See, XP isn't that bad. I mean, I need 60 kills to get 6,000 XP. No, I need 60. Yeah, I do need 60 kills, basically. PC price 37. That's a very nice one. I've seen him for 25 to 35 on. Might get a little higher because of the higher avoid. I think it's avoid rare accuracy. Yeah, it's avoid. Because average is 25. $60 mil. No thanks. Does it have magic attack? It does not. No. So almost. I need 1k more, so I need 10 kills. But you have like a hundo. I don't have the patience for that little. Good luck selling that claw, dude. It's a nice claw. I feel like. I think. Nice. Is that my ghillie? Or probably not. I got enough to level up now. It's 1800 actually. I've not enough because I'm stupid and I cannot calculate. Yeah, because I'm a dum-dum. I cannot count. I actually needed like 3k more. Dang it. Dummy. Dum-dum. Okay, well, I'm gonna get a level up first, for sure. Because these guys give 80%. It's not too bad. Probably 1 lap should give me enough. 1 lap here. Probably a lot of spawn at the bottom. Judging from the spawn here. I mean, it takes 20 minutes to level up, and I think Party Quest is slightly faster. Might as well just exit Party Quest just for first stage. I think Int is like very expensive. Alright, so we're almost there. I don't know. I'll think about what I'm gonna do next. Oh, we get a gun. Nice. Oh, I got another thing. Cool. I got a bunch of drops, actually. Thank you. One more. Let's go back to Kerning City. And, sell this, sell this, sell this, sell this, sell this. Great. And I'm gonna put everything in int. And I could probably save myself at level 30 by putting everything in dex, or dex into a lock, I mean. I'm gonna use the gacha here, rare ticket. We got a one-handed axe attack, that's not so good. We want to look for the hospital. This is a pharmacy, it's not the hospital. I think the hospital is left. So I'm actually going to check if I can insta-clear this quest here. Because that's going to help me. This is the hospital. Yeah. No, we're hospital. You have a quest, a strange request. Okay, you want something? 20 mirror glass. Alright. Well... Let me take a quick break and probably come back later tonight. So I'm gonna clear those quests, I'm gonna level up, right? See you guys later! Right, audience, we are back. Basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to Pyrian and go to the little boars, and we're gonna level up there while doing the quest. Also, I kinda wanna show you the this is slow, yeah, it's slow. The still thingy, I should actually just put on this better, because I'm still kind of grieving, kind of mad about this guy that was kind of trolling me and being a dick. So I'm gonna show you what happens when you do 100 attacks while standing still. So we're just gonna count a little bit. I'll probably put a counter on screen, maybe with a timer, because this guy said you have to move every 3 to 5 seconds, which is absolutely insane. So let's go. It's gonna take a little time, but that's okay. So you can see our guy is still kind of attacking after 5 seconds. Pretty sure. Probably around 30 now, I'm not sure. So, I've been a developer for a long time, and I was also involved in the Maplestory hacking scene. Basically, you would write scripts, which would then change the game functions. Basically, what you did was you injected a DLL, which is a dynamic link library file, into the game, so that when the game runs, that code is also executed. So now you see I'm stilled, my attacks no longer hit. I can use magic attacks, but you can see the animation plays, but no MP is being taken away. See? This is what happens when you still. So you can see my normal attack stops, but my attack actually keeps triggering, but it doesn't take any MP. So this is what happens when you are still. What's also good to notice is, do you hear anything? Or do you not hear anything? Right? You don't hear any sound playing of the animation, so this makes a sound. It means I'm not still. You can also see MP being taken. Right, so that's basically what it means to get still. So like I was explaining, for the hacking scene, basically you would inject a bit of code, which you could probably run on like a hotkey or something. Usually we would put like, it was all in assembly code, right? Auto assemble code. So very, very low level codes being injected into the game. And then you would probably trigger that code on a hotkey, basically. And what we do then is we would trigger code when certain criteria are met, or would use certain functions in place of other functions. So one of the earlier god modes just like replaced your damage by a 1, basically. And we also had a function which would always make sure the attacks of the enemies they would miss. So we would call on these functions, it wouldn't get hit. Another one of those functions, this is nice, I don't remember this at all. Those shiny things, I can break them. I never heard about this. Oh, you can use this to kill the junior boogies? Really? Interesting, I never knew that. Nice, we got a bullet. I think I should also use my little thingy. I should check the quest again. So again, I was just talking about here. Wild boar. Okay, so drop rate's probably pretty bad. Anyway, so there were there we go. So you would call out those functions to trigger different parts of the game, basically. So we didn't have to make our own specialized functions to actually like get a god mode or something. You could also take it to like not use MP, skills not use MP, like a bunch of that kind of stuff, which is really funny now that you think about it. And there were a lot of skills we would actually use, like we could make attacks multi-hit by using the slash blast logic from the warrior. So simple stuff like that, and also the fake out skill from the thief, where you have like a 30% chance to dodge attacks. Shadow shifter, you would use that for god mode, for instance. For flying enemies, there was a very easy hack for flying enemies, basically, to get them to a certain location, because flying enemies didn't really have a foothold. They would basically just fly around. But they aggroed very easy to the player if they were within a certain range. So what the flying hack actually did, the flying monster pack, basically just set it to, for instance, your cursor or something. You could set it to your cursor, and the mobs would aggro to that location very easily all over the map. So flying hacks were very easy because they didn't have any footholds, meaning they could fly over the map very easily. So that also didn't trigger an auto ban. So it's a very safe way to hack. You would see a ton of hackers at Sturges and other flying mobs, basically. So what else was there? You had like a normal vac, which would kind of remove the monster's foothold, because a monster usually spawns and remains around a certain foothold, and a foothold is basically an area in the map where you can spawn as a player. And those are like pretty much target areas, and monsters can remain around those areas, basically. So they spawn around a foothold, they only remain on that particular area of the foothold, so they don't actually cross that range. And some of them are very small, some of them can be very big, so some of them can be a full platform, some of them can only be part of a platform, so that the monsters actually don't move away from that range. So let's say those pigs don't actually go further than this little section here, like the one, this one. He is going further, but let's say his foothold basically stops there, because he was spawned on the left side. Well, now it's clearly not the case, because I feel like this entire lower section is one foothold, but it could be that he would remain at the left side. And basically, the other monster vacuum would remove that limitation of them being restricted to that foothold. They could possibly jump down down the map, and you can see that. I think I've talked about this a little bit in the zombie mushroom map, like the deep end tunnel, the first map. I think some of the shrooms can jump down, but some of them don't. Basically, that code makes them all possible to jump down and walk off edges and get away from their footholds. But again, Nexon was very fast in countering that by just doing like some checks like it's a monster away from its foothold, and that's an auto ban. So that was a really bad way to hack, basically. So on to the part where I was going with this, with the still, you know, get the 100 attacks. So the reason we know now about still and how it functions so much is because we had something called pointers. And pointers are basically alright, we put it simply, because now I'm getting very technical. We could look into the memory of the game and check certain values, the game increments. So we could say like, what's my HP, what's my MP, what's my XP, and we could use this for like pressing a hotkey for auto potions or stuff like that. Very, very simple stuff, right? Just plain botting, automatic key presses for potions and whatnot. That actually didn't require any adjustments in the game code. So you could actually do that without a DL as long as you could read out those game values. And usually in a game, especially bigger games like Maplestory, the physical location, the virtual location, I should say, in computer terms, where that memory is stored in your computer, like in the RAM. Your RAM shifts all over the place. So the location of that value in memory, it can change. But it also means that in terms of game codes, the game itself would also lose that value. So what happens is there are things created called pointers. And pointers basically point to the location in memory where that information is stored. So when I say a pointer, I basically mean, okay, the physical location of the value I'm looking for in my memory, in my RAM memory, my RAM basically. So I would have a list of pointers for like my HP, my XP, my MP, like I said before, maybe my position on the map, and all of them strangely would be very close together, as if somebody who in programming put all the variables in one easily findable and defined place. Which of course makes sense. If I'm developing an application, I'm going to put everything pretty much at the top of my code file, and I'll type all my variables first. Like when I'm making a class or an object, I would list all my attributes first, and then I would actually write the functions in the code. So it's only... Oh. I got a 6-stack if you want it for free. Because some other guy from the guild also gave me something, so I might as well just give it to him. Oh wait, I should have used my Hyperion scroll, my Kerning scroll, I mean. Can't say no to that. Right. Right. I'm first gonna finish this off. Right, it's not too good, but you want the zombie stuffs, yeah, cool, and we get a ragged cape, which is great. Ragged cape did give me a bunch of XP, but we're not gonna use it. So again, all those values would be very close together. I'm gonna quickly start another instance of the game. Just bear with me for a sec. All right, it's starting. Don't worry. So basically, what you would do is you would look through all those values and see like, what do they mean? All those pointers, you would see like, what does this value actually mean? Hello, Alex. Yeah, sure. And I would check like, oh, dude, this is actually my attack count. And we noticed right after there was like a 0 to 1 value. 1 sec. Sorry. My 0 to 1... oh, this is the wrong account, of course. Like a 0 or 1. And strangely enough, that 0 turned into 1 once your attack count reached 100. So I'm gonna switch over to Hokyo real quick, the warrior. You're gonna see a black screen for a sec, don't worry, it's fine. There we go. Right. Where are you at, Huts? Because this one got it, I think. FM. HQ. Alright, I'm just gonna look for a sec. I think it's on my in my bank. Let me check. I should be able to find them like this. Channel 3, 14. Let me check. I do have it, right? I do have it. Great. Let's go. Okay. I know he's here. Wait, somebody dropped something. What are they dropping? What did I loot? What did I loot? Oh, it's medicine. We can sell that for money, though. Let's go to HQ, which is here. Let me drop it. Right. Yeah. It's great. I gotta attack on this one. I got an attack on the thief, so this one was spare. Enjoy. Okay, see ya. Enjoy it, Huts. Okay, he's also gonna make a Dexter's Thief, I think. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the Mage for a sec. Sorry for that little small detour. And my neighbor is doing stuff again. But basically that's how we found out like stuff like the God, I'm not sure where do I want to go still. Evil I know. To the desert. I under level 29. Interesting. I could do this. Let's do the Maple Book. Yeah, dude, let's do the Maple Book. That's a fun one. So we learned about a bunch of stuff by just basically... I don't know if those are good, though. Let me just sell them, I don't care. People screaming at me right now, what are you doing? Those are worth money. Yeah, dude, but I don't know. Alright. So basically, we would learn about the game by just like reading the data when we do stuff. And we figured out like certain functions in the code would read out like what is the memory doing now, and it took a lot of effort. And we were able to recreate all those things, like fly hack, which also removes your limitation from moving on footholds and stuff like that. Just fun stuff, basically. And I think jump down everywhere was also a thing, and bring your own rope, which was also a very fun one where you could just climb everything, basically, which is also very fun, I think. We should wait for a sec. Let me just talk more about, like, what we did all the time. So, there were limitations around the 100 attack thing, so not get stale. But again, that would easily auto-ban because Nexon would see like, oh, your attack count is over 100, so you can just insta-ban you. Because again, all your actions are also logged on the server via packets. So even though your client is not restricting, the server would still see like, what are you doing? So, yeah. Another thing was, which was very funny, I think there was a pirate skill, I think it's the kick, like the upward kick. It would not get the attack count up because it was slightly moving to the right or the left. Like if facing a certain direction, you would move slightly into that direction. But it would not cause you to fall off a ledge because they programmed that in. But what that actually meant that you could keep using that attack without getting still. So it's a very nice attack to use, and I think they fixed that eventually. But that's why at some point a lot of pirates were actually hacking, like Monster Vacuum, and then just doing a bunch of attacks on the multiple mobs because it was a multi-attack skill, like multi-mob hit skill. So that was a very... Dude, I forgot the thing! Dude, I forgot the quest. I'm talking here like doing stuff. No, dude, you should actually just go to Henny first and then start doing the quest. Sorry, I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Can I actually register this map? Add map. Yeah. So we're gonna add this map to our little teddy thing. Because we should. We should for sure. Because we want to go back. And we don't want to use the stupid boat again. So here we go. We're gonna to J. So back, yeah. So you could see the Maplestory scene, the hacking scene change based on classes and new characters, and I think, like to me, it was very funny and interesting to see what happened all the time. I think J is somewhere here. I don't remember where J is though. At the left, I think. Yeah. Okay. Oh, dude, you need those things. I almost got all of those, which is good. Here we have J. Okay, sure. Tegan the Advisor, Ludibrium. After boarding Orbis, yeah. Maybe it's inside ship. Is in Illenia, yeah. And the other one by Kronos. One way. Okay, so we need to go to Illenia first and make our way all the way to Ludibrium, which is gonna be a long episode today, but it's okay. We have stuff to talk about now. So it was crazy how the hacking scene was changing and how Nexon was actually countering that. There were like ways eventually to crash the server. Like I said before, you would send data to the server when you attack and when you do stuff. Those are called network packets. And those network packets we would eventually come to understand and manipulate. Like there are tools like Wireshark, where you can basically sniff out packets being sent out on your network. And you can basically isolate what data is being sent to Maplestory server and what was being sent back to your client. And basically, dude, no, I need to do Grendel first. I'm sorry. I need to drop some stuff also. Leather is very expensive. Dude, I just don't have the space. Sturgeon I can also just drop. So, we would get a lot of data and examples for the packets, and eventually we found out that there was a way to crash a map, like a map crash packet. And you could... it would be received by your client, that packet, because the server would broadcast that to everyone in the same map, basically. If somebody does an attack, that packet is being sent to the server, and the server basically broadcasts that to all the connected clients. So if I do an attack, everybody's going to get a packet that I'm attacking. That's why sometimes you see a little delay between characters. That's basically because it's getting sent back and forth to the server and to the clients, right? So you could crash other people by sending a certain packet, which could be a release skill or something, just something the client couldn't handle. And eventually we found also protection for that, where you could tell your own client using like a hack by again injecting a DLL file, dynamic link layer file, link library, sorry, and it would tell your client, if you get this packet, if you get this data, just don't do anything with it, and your client would no longer crash. At one point, they found ways to crash a channel, and this is where it gets very interesting. Because if you crash a channel, all the clients connected to the channel get disconnected. And the server, the game, would basically do a rollback. Now tell me, what would happen if you dropped items on a specific map? And the game would crash. Would you still have the items? Or not? The game actually gives you the items back because you rolled back, but that means you also lost a little bit of XP. But what about the items? If you put the items on a different channel, in a different map, somewhere secret, then those items would still be there. But your client, your character, in the other channel would then get disconnected. So you would quickly relog back in, or just trade over the items. No, trading didn't work, you had to drop them. Because trading actually did trigger the basically the save feature of your client, of your character. So when you traded, the server would know, like, oh, you traded something. I'm gonna store that for your character data. But dropping actually didn't do that. Dropping is like, there's like a 5-minute save period or something. So dropping wouldn't actually save the stage for your character. So you would drop your items like you would drop a pink adventure cape, for example. You would drop it, and then go to another channel, get crashed, get rolled back, and you would go to... Nice. And then you would go back, log in to the map where you dropped the stuff, you would loot it, and now you have 2 adventure capes, which is mega cool, if you ask me. But this was the start of the big downfall of global, at least, because everything just or was it Europe? It might have been Europe also, because I was playing primarily in Europe. So duplication glitch basically happened, and you had 20 attack pink adventure capes, 70 attack cravens, which was the highest thief weapon at the time, like the red level 100 claw, because we didn't have timeless yet at that point. I think we did have potential, and I think there were like a bunch of 15% luck items floating around, and like all the good gear was basically duplicated. And it took them months, I think months of investigation. And then eventually they just removed all the duplicates. Like that one instance of item, it was just disappeared. But the problem with that was also, in my case, I bought a clean Craven, basically. I bought one of the original unscrolled ones. But it had the good potential, right? I bought it for like not that much of money, basically. It was only 2 mil or something. But then I spent all my money in scrolls to get it to scroll, and I bought like white scrolls and everything. And then I scrolled it and I got like, I don't know, 75 attack. It was insanely good. Because I had like 30%, no, I think I had a few event scrolls, which had 100% success rate with 10% effects. And then I used white scrolls for the remaining 10% because I didn't want to boom it. So I spent a bunch of money because I think white scrolls, at one point they were, I think they were 20 mil or something. Not very expensive. Like in this server, they're 200 mil basically. So I scrolled that one, and then after half a year, I think it got removed. And I was very upset. And they said, yeah, the item was hacked, it was duped. Yeah, but I scrolled it. Yeah, but the original item was duped. Oh. So then I never bought anything in the free market again, because most of my gear just disappeared that day. And that's the point where I quit, actually. And I think it was level 180 or something. It was pretty high. I just quit my Night Lord. I quit Maplestory after that day. And now I'm back. With, I mean, the same fun people, I guess. So I was involved in the entire situation. I wasn't the cause, but I was aware of what was happening and who was doing it. I'm not gonna say any names, but they know who they are. For sure, they know who they are. I know who they are. They probably know who I am because my freaking username is the same. So, hi guys, if you're watching this, I kind of miss you guys though. We had a fun run. So, yeah. Alright, well, let's just get back to the game. This has been enough storytelling for today. I've basically been telling you guys how I get to know a lot about Maplestory. It's been a big part of my life. And I know a lot of the ins and outs. I haven't even talked about like the game files, the .wz files, DBZ files basically. You could change your skills there also. Like do more damage, be faster, use less MP. Pretty much all the information from those files you could change. But again, those were very easily detected, and eventually Maplestory did a check where they said, oh, you altered your files, you cannot play the game. They had like a server-side check for that. So, but this version doesn't have game guards, but like you've probably noticed already before, is this version is, let me also add this map. Yes, thank you. They also added a broadcast whenever you get banned, like you get named and shamed basically, because there's no game guard. So I'm not sure if there's still like some auto ban system in place. There might be, but they name and shame you, which is funny because the old game never did that. But again, there were so many hackers back in the day. And it was also very easy to hack. Like, you did not have to put any effort. You could just download a injector. You had to get an injector, which would inject the DLL file into the game. And then you could, you would usually have like a little user interface thing pop up. 3 minutes. Alright. Cool. This one is pretty short, I think. And I think it's nice to have like a telly to Ludi and a telly to Alinea and Orbis. Just so we can quickly move around if needed. Probably gonna do that on the Thief as well. Because eventually when you outgrow Victoria Island, that's usually after level 30. Like after level 30 I usually went to Orbis, Elnath, Aquarium, like level up there. That was before Ariant was a thing. The sand thing. I might do that on my warrior actually, just to see like what the manji part is about. There we go. There's the boat. Yes. And with the GUI, you could basically see like some functions like, oh, do you want to enable monster hack, monster vacuums? These are the hotkeys, auto attack, whatever, like simple botting things with the hacks. They would call them trainers also. That's a lot. That's a 1 bill claw, 1 bill dagger. That's insane. What else we had? Oh yeah, so very funny. Well, maybe funny, maybe not so funny. So this big group of hackers I talked about before. Again, if you're watching, hi guys. They added something, and it's called a Jew hook. They called it a Jew hook, which it might be offensive. It probably is. But they called it that because they had some feelings against Jews, which is not nice, of course, not condoned. but they called it that. They created it. They called it. It's on them, right? Basically, what it did was it stole the login details and the PIN number of anybody basically logging in using their hack tools. So that was, I think, like one of the final big bangs of the hacking scene. I think, like when it was very big, very booming. There was an item vacuum. There was monster vac, like, and none of them got banned because they were very undetectable, like very properly made. And then the guys making those tools said, well, you know, I'm at discourse with others in the community, or I'm at discourse with the state next one is handling things. I'm just gonna add something so I can get login details from all these guys. And they kept that in for like 3 months, I think. And they didn't hack anybody, right? They didn't do anything. And then eventually somebody noticed, like, hey, I was checking this code, I was reversing it basically, and I saw some weird functions, you know, and I tried making sense to them. And this was before ChatGPT was a thing, so you couldn't ask ChatGPT also. We would ask like, hey, what does this do? And the guy checking that out, he would say, this is stealing login information. Basically, it's sending it to a server. Ah, interesting. All right. So we know that a group of people was actually implementing logging, stealing information into their hack tools. So the hackers themselves eventually got hacked, but that was after 3 months. And the guys implementing that into their features, they noticed that people started to get aware and they started changing their passwords and stopped using those tools. They quickly, with a big team of people, they started hacking people left and right, stealing items, not chasing the password, just purely stripping the accounts for items and money. I think they made like several thousands in the end from that. Again, it's a very evil thing to do, but they stole from hackers basically. So, and again, I wasn't that involved in actually making hacks, but I was very interested in learning. So I was joining most of those guys, like, how do you find this stuff, and what do you do, and how do you write it? Like that, they helped me to kind of become a programmer, which I will always be grateful for, basically, because they are very knowledgeable. I mean, if you can do all that stuff they did, that is so impressive. Still to this day, it is very impressive. And I'm not sure if there's currently any people in the Maplestory hack scene, if they do anything, if there are still any hacking going on. But those guys were like top notch. Again, hacking people is evil, but then again, they hacked hackers, so I feel less bad about that. But still, they mostly did it to force Nexon's hand into fixing the game, which they didn't. And then after months and months and months of problems with people, eventually Nexon did change. Nexon did fix it, albeit a little too late, because all the damage was already done. And then they just did the what do you call it? The removal of the duplicate items and everything. And then things just went horribly wrong. So these are level 30. These are pretty decent. A pretty decent XP also. You are a warrior. Alright, so I'm just gonna look for the Chronos now. And I don't need to look for the Master Chronos, just a little Chronos. So yeah, that's pretty much my my history with Maplestory and everything. Yeah. Let me know in the comments what you think about like what happened back then. I'm not gonna say any names because of course that's not my place. Oh dude, this is gonna suck so much. I think I should be safe here. No, I should be safe here. So I can still kind of hit them, which is impressive. But I need to find the book. And eventually one of them is going to drop it. How much XP do they give also? Because level 37 is kind of high. Almost 200. It's not bad. I should also do my face thing, because I was talking about that before, right? To change my face in Orbis. I might do it on this character first then. Also don't know how much XP this quest is gonna give me. But I remember this one of the first real, like, exploration quests. Okay, so you need to get those little ants, or what do you call them? Caterpillars. Yeah, spring worms. You need to keep them. Because eventually there's like a quest which gives you a bunch of fame, by the way. And you need like 20 or 30 of them, like a bunch. So it's best to keep them for now. It's the TikTok thing. I'm not sure what the boss name was. Wait, did they actually have Mulong in this thing? Yeah, they do have Mulong. Which means they also have the dojo. And the dojo was great for getting attack gloves, which are very good, but they are only temporarily. In recent Maplestory, I was actually ranked 3rd on my Beast Tamer at one point, because I was pretty strong. Still. What is Crimson saying? Is there somebody called Holy? Scroll the X Dex route. Oh, there it is. There's the book. 8 Dex Rat. Wow, that's cool. Oh, my thingy actually looted it. Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna go back here. And I think at the left is the collector guy of this stuff. Oh yeah, but I was 3rd place with my Beast Tamer for a long time. And then I just I got a very good glove. You get a very good glove for it, which I was very happy to get. This is the place, I think. Let me check again. Give it to Tigun. You might be in the next map. But like the actual Maplestory server is so competitive now in some things. Maps are heavily contended. Like there's a few maps which give good XP, and those are heavily contended, which is not fun. Yeah, there the guy is. This is also the road to the party quest, Ludibrium party quest. So here's Tikon the Advisor. Find this one, 3,000, that's not so much. Find out, okay, sure. Medal of Honor, go back to Hannes's. Alright, Spider, sure. 20 Tricksters at the Eos Tower. Alright, I got the Medal of Honor, which it's not an item I need permanently. But we need to go back to Hannes's, which again might level us, but we might as well do some spiders while we're here. You have anything? You need nuts, right? Every once in a while do tasty walnuts. Black rats. So warriors usually wouldn't be able to go here, because warriors were not able to hit most of the Ludibrium enemies until they did like their job, second job. I mean, that's not a tasty walnut, I think, or is it? No, that's a hard walnut. No, you need the tasty ones. There's a few black ones there. Black rats. What's the XP like? That's pretty good. I think they're like, not the broken walnuts, but like circles. What do you call? You'll know when you see them. I don't want to get in the full spawn like that because I'm not an ice lightning mage. I am missing still though. Nope. Oh, there's a safe spot. You learn all about safe spot here. I am very unlucky with the drops here, it seems like. I might just do the tricksters then. Because I haven't gotten any of the walnuts yet. There it is, there's the one. Okay, so we need 20 more of those. I wish I had haste. Someone in Aqua Road. No, but I am in Ludi, which is almost the same. For Ludi, you have to climb like a bunch of floors to get through Aqua. It's not fun. Man, I wish I had multi-hits like the Warrior. Warrior would shred through this. But again, I'm not sure if the Mage has accuracy like the Warrior. Like, no, the Mage has different accuracy. There's probably something like Magic Avoid or something. Like, there's a different calculation for magic and for normal accuracy, and I never really bothered with that. I think it's like there might be purely level based for mages. I don't remember, but I do know that there was a very different calculation for mage and for warriors, basically, or the rest of the classes, basically. I think the tricksters are very low, so it might not be good to actually go down to them. But I do want to... I mean, I would probably level up and go back to J. So I might... The XP is also not too terrible, though I'd like to do some more damage. But then again, at level 35 I can get my Maple Staff on this character. Same with the Thief. From level 35 we're going to be doing some more damage. Also, this guy is primarily going to be healing and support. So we're going to do a lot of party play with this guy, as opposed to the Thief, where it's mostly going to be bossing. At one point, we're purely going to be bossing and doing things solo. The warrior is Maple has hyper body, so we might also do more party play on that guy compared to the thief. Thief is mostly going to be solo play. Man, I've been talking a lot today, right? Do you guys like me talking a lot? Should I shut up more? What do you think? Because I do like talking. You know, Maplestory has been a huge part of my life, and it's great to play it again and be back. For sure, for sure. I'm very happy to be playing this game again. I'm truly happy to play this game. There we go, there's Spider. Chink. What's your level? 23. They're relatively weak. Green Tricksters. I think they're at the lower floors. But you can see, like, Ludibrium is probably easier to level, especially for the thief with his high accuracy. Should easily be, because the thief has 100, dude. Thief has so much. It's crazy. Yeah, this is a good spot. Because you can see I can attack a bunch of enemies here, and here you will also possibly notice the still mechanic. Because we're standing still a lot. Especially if you were like an Ice Lightning Mage. I remember this was like one of the go-to spots for Ice Lightning Mages. Because they could hit like a bunch of stuff. I should keep those green rocks though. I can loot it, yeah. Let me drop this. Because they give like 2.5k or something. It's so much money. Dude, stop it. Stop it. Thank you. No, stop it. I really want to get Mana Eater. MP Eater. Because I'm spending so much on MP. I'm also dealing... Is that a spider Omok piece? I've never really was fond of the spider one. But now that I look at it, it might look fun. I'm gonna make Omok tables, dude. It's gonna be the highlight of the channel. Like making an Omok table. How much coins do I have? 818. I haven't spent anything yet. And this is why safe spots are very important, because old school classes don't really regen themselves that easily. Thief does have Drain though, and I do want to get Drain because it's gonna save me a few potions, but it's not gonna be a priority pick for sure. Because you can go opt for like, you can opt for max Drain, or you can opt for max Dark Sight, and I think Dark Sight has more versatility. But I don't know. I might just... I don't know. I really don't know. What kind of potion is that? I don't remember that one. That's also an Exeter item, apparently. What can I drop? I can drop these, I don't need those anymore. Two-handed... Make two-handed mace with this stimulator. Oh, this is when you forge gear. It can do stuff with it. Dude, that's so old school. They removed this so long ago. That's crazy. They removed most of the item forging options, and they replaced it with the job thingy skills, I guess. Dude, that's so crazy. Man, Huts is also leveling up like crazy. I only need 7 more walnuts till I go down for the other spiders. And then I just TP back. Again, longer episode, but we're gonna make level 30, so who cares? We're gonna do the job quest again, which is pretty easy for Mage, I think. Kill the spider. Oh, I missed the spider. Nice. Got the spider. Missed. Yeah, here. Spider hitboxes are so skewed. It's not fun. And my neighbor is working again, and it's annoying to me. Why would you do this every weekend? Neighbor, what are you doing? I am very fond of music, if you haven't noticed. Classic Zelda music, Maplestory music, it just holds a place in my heart. Because both games are very important to me as well. So that's basically where my love for them comes from. I need 5 more. And 2 more of those spiders. And those event potions are really great actually for this guy. Thank you. That's another nut. Great. Loot it, please. Thank you. 3 more. 3 more. And 2 spiders. A lot of pills. A lot of pills. Ludibrium is basically like narcotic land. They have a lot of pills. Pills give you boosts and buffs. Like I would probably go for like a warrior pill most of the time for 5 attack. There are better pills in New Leaf City. Potions, I mean. Like you would get ginseng potions for most classes at some point in New Leaf, because they're relatively cheap and heal a lot. For sure cheaper than cheese. Though the event cheesecakes are also good, because I think they heal like 80%. This is very, very big. I got the spiders already, so I just need 2 more nuts. Then we need to kill 20 more of the green spiders. Beep, 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 beep. Nope. We might even level before we actually finish, which would be very bad. Because I wanted to clear the quests and level up then. Just 2 more, dudes. I can also deliver the quest later, of course. But now that I'm down here, I might as well finish, right? Okay, 1 more nut. 1 more nut. You can do it. 1 more nut. 1 more big tasty walnut. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum. Come on, give me a big walnut, please. Dang. Okay, I wish they actually increased the drop rate on the server. Please give me bigger drop rates. Thank you. There we go, thank you so much. Okay, now we just go down to the green spiders, which are not here. I'm not sure what that soldier was about this one. Let's check. Oh, he has a quest later on, probably. Here's a roly-poly. You need those for another quest. This is usually a very annoying section. Alright, we go down. Because there's flying enemies again, this would be one of the hacks, maps very popular by hackers. Right, this one is also funny to go up. That's a hidden dungeon, it feels like. Yeah, there's a mini dungeon for the drummer bunnies. Interesting. So now I just fall down 15 floors. Here we go. We have one more map, I think, outside, and then we go back inside. Because they basically did this to kind of switch. One more map outside. They did this to kind of switch a little bit the inside and outside. Yeah, now we go back inside. Because you can understand that it gets very boring just climbing down all the time. A bunch of spiders here, but we need the green ones, which are probably this map or the next. I'm not sure. Are there any enemies here yet? Just spiders. Here's the green ones. Good. Only level 28. It's again not so bad. And they drop spider silk. I think if you had like a EOS Tower Scroll, you could teleport to different levels. Which I'm not gonna do because I'm just gonna tally with a nearest town scroll. Which I have, for me, luckily. Yeah, so we don't want to actually go further down. That's why I remember like this. I should have started this map for the spiders. Because the green spiders, you can go even further down, but I don't want to move like 15, 20 more floors down just for killing a few spiders, even if the spawn is a little bit better. Because there starts to come other monsters as well, which are increasingly more powerful. Which we don't really want to do. So we got a card though. Don't mind if I do. Don't you mind? I'm still 2 winning. Another card, dude. Don't mind if I do. Thank you so much. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, only 13 more. Hey, we got a yellow card as well. Cool. 7 more. We're almost there. We're most likely still gonna level up before we actually reach it. I thought it was a scroll. Sorry. Got a little excited. Those are pills. I think those are sniper pills. Another card. What the heck, dude? Nice, another green one. It's good money there. 3 more red spiders, or green spiders, whatever you want to call it. I feel like they're red. Red and green, but they call them green. Sure, whatever. The real trickster is the fact that they're actually red and green. There's one more. Oh, but there's one down here also. One more hit. Thank you. And that's actually my level up. Cool. Thank you, thank you. Max magic card. Are we gonna go back to town? Do I have nimble? Yep, I do. I'm just gonna run. And I might as well put on this one for even more speed. And I'm also gonna buy some gear probably here. It's better DK or Page. Page, because you can do HP warrior shenanigans. $95. Okay. So basically we have 30k XP needed. Spiders. That's great actually, Dark Horse. Don't mind if I do. What do I want to drop though? Just the warrant ones, probably, and these one, I guess. Sure. Spiders, thank you so much. I need to increase my inventory yet again. Yeah, I know I finished the Maple thingy quest, dude. Don't worry about it. Closer to Blue Mage shoes, thank you. Yeah. Dollhouse. Dollhouse. Oh, we can do those later, because that's a lot of XP. How much do I need for level 30? 30 luck. Cool, don't mind if I get some mage shoes. I'm gonna go back to Orbis first. Move, yeah. And we're gonna... Wow, really? I've never seen that. I've never actually tallied before, so yeah. I think I should be able to buy mage gear here. And I don't really want to use my MP yet, my AP. Because I might not need it, actually. Dun, dun. So we're gonna go down. Also the dog quest here. We can do a lot of quests here also. Kitty the Foundry. There's a bunch of stuff here we can do. Just sell those. Thank you. All the pills we can ditch because I don't need them anymore. Right? Yeah, Moppy the dog, dude. There's Moppy the lone dog TT. Yeah, it's so funny. I love that they changed the dialogue like ever so slightly. Buy some gear. This one for sure. It's good. Don't really need a hat. Maybe a staff. Mithril wand. Yeah, Mithril wand is fine for now. Just put that on. And just sell the other stuff here. Cool. Cool. Right. I'm gonna go for a sec. And we're gonna finish this video off in a bit. Right? Alright, dear audience, I'm back. Sorry. You know, weekend kid. My wife is working as always. Not always. I'm sorry. That's not true. My wife is working every 2 weeks, so every other week she's working the weekends. She works for 6 days in a row as a nurse, of course. Very proud of her. And yeah, I take care of the kid during that time. So I'm gonna get a face coupon. Thank you so much. And I think I'm gonna go Jimbo's in channel 456, included in 10 minutes. Interesting. I wonder what that's gonna be. Thank you for saving my blood. What the heck? Cosmetics bundle. What is it gonna be? Oh, it's just. Oh, you can get both. Cool. I should have done that. Lynn outfit set. Flower. What's this? Oh, that's like the Lynn from. Sure, I can go for that. Sure. That's not too much. Where is it? Where did I get it? Oh, I don't have enough, probably, right? That's it, right? Oh, but I do have it, apparently. Where is it then? Where is it? Where's the set? I could swear I bought it. Did I not buy it? Does it not work? Maybe I need more inventory slots. Oh, it's in my cache inventory. I'm so stupid. It says there. Yeah, okay. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, let's go to grab this stuff. I now have a duplicate, but I have 2 mages, so it's gonna be fine. Get this, get greasy smelly shoes, get a mill ornament, get a mill outfit, and that's it, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's it. Cool, and then we can give the other to our other mage guy, probably. So let's put this on, and this on. Yeah, now we look like a cute girl thing, I don't know. Oh, you can actually put these things in the inventory here? Interesting. Cool. Alright, so now we look a little bit prettier. And look at the animation here. Cool. No, I don't want to change. Maybe I want to change my hair, but I don't know. Friends. No, it's not yeah, here, Plastic Roy. Hi, dude. Strutting face, charming face, buy me that face. A lucid phase. Oh, that's a lucid. I like this one. Let's see what I like more. For sure, I'm gonna do this one on the warrior or on the thief. I think that's my favorite one. Strutting, charming. Buy me that. Calm, lucid. I think I want to go for bright smile, and then probably want to check what looks best. Nah, I think this is all fine. All right. That's a wink. That's F3. They're slightly different also, you know, that's fun. F5, F6, and the F7. Yeah, okay, I like those. Now I'm actually gonna go back to a linear move. Yep. Alright, and I am gonna go first to Hennessy's, because that's where my stuff is, my quest. And I might level. I hope I don't level. I'll see how much I'm gonna gain. Camilla also has a jump quest, dude. That's level 15, I think. I know what I'm gonna do on the warrior for sure. We're gonna do so much stuff. Hi, Jane. Oh, the Chief Stan hat. I remember. That's not a lot of XP though, but I think it's a mandatory quest later down in the line. So you can see I'm also just using the emotes randomly. Pirate BQ. Oh, that's Herbtown. Yeah, Herbtown. Okay, so we go back to Alenia. And I think my stuff is all fine, so I'm just gonna go max my int. Because why not? Wait, I did spawn at the top. That's actually very lucky. Okay, I'm gonna talk to you. Thank you, sure. Alright. Where did you say it was? North of Alenia. Cool. And I did max my magic cards, and now it's gonna give me 80% for 600 seconds, which is like 10 minutes. It's insanely good. So I'm only getting 20% of damage. So if something deals 2k damage, I will still not survive because my MP is too low. Did I put on the new staff? I did, yeah, I did. Cool. So that's really neat. I think not really doing a lot of higher damage, but we're gonna probably find out. I think one more. I think this one, yeah, next map. Next map has the Mage Instructo. Did I lose my pet? No, I don't know what I did. What am I? No, I don't want to go here. No. This is not the way I wanted to go. Isn't it nice to actually be able to use Exile Cache? You know? I think that's cool. Like, you can just use it from events and stuff. It's cool. Now you can see my guy's hair also. Even though I think Laura stuff looks better on a girl. Oh yeah, this is the other guy for quest stuff. Meow. Right, okay. Sure. A red ball of yarn slime, yeah. Don't really care. I don't remember where the guy is, but for sure he's somewhere here. I wonder if there's any slimes here. I know there's a blue slime tree also somewhere. But those are no good. We want to get the green slime. There's a green slime. Let's see. Wank. Wank. Bing, bing, bing. He's probably at the top. I haven't done much. I really haven't done much warriors, or actually, I haven't done much of any class except for thieves, because I was always making thieves. God, I don't even remember. I think the warrior one was left, though. That's for sure. Come on, drop the thing. Drop a ball of yarn. I might also do No, you know, I said I was gonna do the quest with the warrior. Let's next episode. Let's do like a bunch of warrior stuff, and he's gonna do all the quests we can, basically. But it also means we want to do level 29 below quests from the... Oh no, in less than 2 minutes. 4, 5, 6. I'm at 6. I should go to market. I should go to market. Yeah. I don't know what the buffs are, though. Can I go to market here? I can. Cool. Everybody's here. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Taffy. Is Taffy here somewhere? Tell her. Is Taffy somewhere? Let's see what this is about. This might be cool, right? It's me. Oh, that's Jen. I've seen that name from Smegas. Da-da-da-dum. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Let's see what this... Hey, Toru is online, cool. Toru is probably AFK. Let's check. Map. Yeah, Toru is just AFK. But it's 4, 5, 6 boofs. What? Yeah, boofs. People are dropping stuff here. I feel like. Do I have any inventory space? I don't. Let's drop some stuff because I don't know if I'm gonna get any stings. Let's see. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Oh, wow. So that's haste for sure. What do we get? Oh, dude. We get Holy Symbol. Wow, that's so much. Wow, really? Echo of Hero. Cool. Hyper Body, 6%. That's cool. Thank you. That's cool. And you get Holy Symbol as well. Alright, and we get the guy here, which is great. So our job advancement quest is gonna be super easy. Actually, my damage barely changed. I barely notice a difference. But you can see like plus 100 for all stats. That's great. It's also increasing crit rates, which I don't have. Have a good day, night, everyone. Happy grinding. Thank you so much, GM Taffy. You are the savior. I think Taffy is also one of the most active GMs in the game. But my damage really didn't take a hit. But for sure my thief would get like a big buff here. It's only a 28 buff on my attack, magic attack, all other stats by hundo. I mean, my void is pretty neat, but it's pretty much the same as my thief has, almost. It's not much of a difference. Wow. I wonder how much XP gain it's gonna be, because it's 60%, right? 50%, yeah. So that's another 50%. And we already got like 10% from the event. So XP rate is 260% with the GM buff, which is nice. I'm not sure where I'm gonna go though. I might go raids because of the heal. No, I'm gonna go zombie shrooms maybe. Maybe the zombie shroom map, the mini dungeon, might be good. But the haste is great, actually getting haste. How much orbs do I get? I need 30, and currently I have 24. Oh, we're almost done. We're almost done. It's not so bad. It's not so bad. Feels like this goes faster than the thief one, but that might be because I'm just mindlessly killing stuff now. I wish they gave me some drop rate buffs though. One more, nice. Thank you so much. That's the end. I'm just gonna climb on up here. Bum. No, don't, please don't. No, 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 no. Nice. That avoid buff is neat though. But no actual, what do you call it? Maple Warrior. It didn't do any Maple Warrior stuff. Because probably they think most people have that. Nice. Alright, we go. We still wanted to get the thing though. The ball of yarn. Is there a thing here? Are there slimes here or not? I think there are slimes here. I think this is also a map you would frequent. But it might also have horn shrooms. I don't really remember. How much do these buffs last actually? 60 is a full hour, dude. Wait, are there no... Hey, Ronnie, this is the kit you need for White Bottom as well. I remember. Dude, everything is coming back to me. Chink. But I do want to get a lot of people leveling up, which is cool and all, but I just want to get the ball of yarn. Wink. There we go. I'm just gonna fall down all the way to the cat right here. There we go. Thank you so much. And we get the closeness. Now we just tally back. Hopefully at the top we got the absolute bottom. Alright, it's alright, it's alright. The annoying part of going to Grendel is to climb up here. That's the most annoying part. Alright, we're gonna talk to this guy. He's gonna, oh, you're nice. I want to choose my occupation. I'm gonna be a cleric. Yep, thank you so much. Have to get a book, thank you so much. Cool. Yay. Yay. Now I'm gonna check what I need. Because I don't have any mastery. Invincible, you can ignore this, basically. It's not actual damage, it's weapon attack, which is different. Bless is great. To get Holy Arrow, maybe not. Heal is the best one. We should... Nah. I'm gonna put 1 point in heal. I'm gonna put it on A, because I feel like A is a fun key to press. Thank you. Recovery rate 10%. It's not too bad. And we go to Sleepy Dungeon. We're just gonna check out our buffs here real quick. Let's see my damage. It's not gonna be good. As a cleric, you probably want to keep your magic claw because it has a better range compared to... Oh no, I do poopy damage. This is so bad. Alright, well... But the heal rate is really fast though. Why do I deal one damage to zombie shrooms? This is so bad. Who the heck is this guy? Oh, he's probably from the clan, from the guild or something. Or not. No, I don't know who you are though. Who are you? Why did you do a notify to me, Westman, Coon, whatever your name was? I think I've seen that name before. He might have got my name or something. Why did he send me an invite? It's so weird. Alright, well, I'm just gonna gonna give my pet some food. Nice, level up again. Good job, boy. Get damage. Look at my big damage here. It's so sad. I also have magic card, of course, that's why I'm getting less damage. Alright, well that kinda sucks. I guess we should level up some more, probably Ludibrium. But for now, we're just gonna call it an episode. As always, I want to thank you so much for watching. I know I'm wasting the buff, basically, but I'm at the wrong spot. This quest I also started with my other guy, but I need to... Is this another jump quest, maybe? To Shane. Alinea. Yeah, okay. That's another jump quest in Alinea. We can do those later. Yes. Should I SP reset into TP? It's no problem, they say. Okay, well, I'm probably gonna get there in a few levels. Alright, well, as always, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, leave a comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Next time, for this character, we're gonna save some potions though. For this character, we're gonna level up to level 32 or 33 maybe. For the warrior video, we're gonna do a lot of quests, and the thief is probably gonna just grind hard in Ludibrium, I guess. So, see you guys next time. Bye!